Hello. All right. So I had put in a text message a couple days ago that what hurts your credit score. So hope you had a chance to think about it. There are a few things that hurt your credit score, but I'm gonna go over what a credit score actually is, and then how it's calculated, and hit you with a Bible verse, as I always do. All right, so a credit score. So it's a number that represents how trustworthy you are as a borrower, right? And credit scores are used not just for loans that you're trying to get, not just for cell phones that you're trying to buy, or I'm trying to open up an account for a cell phone. But even companies now, when you go for a job, they're looking at your credit score to see how trustworthy you are, right? Typical scores range from 300 to 850. If you're 850, you're a rock star. And if you're at 300, then you're poor. So that means you got to get on board. So I'm going to talk about what makes up a credit score. And these are the things that if you don't do, will hurt you. So I'm going to go over them. So payment history. So 35% of your credit score is related to your payment history. So that means if you missed a payment for a month, then you're negatively impacted. 35% of that score is tied to that. So make your payments on time. Schedule them, use a calendar, use reminders, whatever you need to do. Make your payments on time. Credit utilization. So this is another big one, 30%. So what this is explaining is if you have $1,000 credit and you've used up $1,000 credit, then you just negatively impacted your credit score. You have used 100% of your credit utilization, and that negatively impacts you. So that's a 30% hit. So try to stay under your credit utilization. Try to keep it low as much as possible. Okay. Length of credit history. So this is how long you kept a credit card or a personal loan or a financial vehicle open. So your credit history counts about 15%. So you hear folks say, just because you paid off a card, don't close it because it impacts your credit history. That's what they're talking about. All right, credit mix. So this is about 10%. So the mix is what I was talking about, like personal loans, credit cards, different financial vehicles that you're using. It's good to have a mix so that it shows that you're paying on time for that mix of loans, and that you can be trusted. And then new credit is 10%. So recent applications for credit that you opened up, you will take a 10% hit if you open up a credit card. But like me, if I'm opening up a credit card, it's for a reason. So I'm willing to take that hit because I know it'll bounce back over time. So again, why these scores matter. Again, help you get lower interest rates, help you get better credit cards and rewards, better loans or mortgage interest rates, and it'll lower your insurance rates or rent approvals, right? I forgot to mention that. When you go for, you like an apartment, you want to go fill out the application, they look at your credit score. So all of those factors that I stated earlier, they matter. So take it seriously. All right, I'm going to hit you with a Bible verse. This is Romans 13, verse 8. And it talks about owing and loving one another. In this time, we have to do that, right? So Romans 13:8 says, owe no man anything but to love one another. For he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law. All right, thank you. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Love to hear from you. Have a good day.